Footage like this is obviously heavily modded gameplay. You know, we have a map that's not in the game. We have our dynamic clothes that sway in the wind. We have our board break here. It's just not what you get with the vanilla version of the game. As we very quickly approach the Session 1.0 release day, which at the time of posting this video is 7 days from now, because Session 1.0 releases on the... Session 1.0 releases on September 22nd, 2022, which is 7 days from now. The number one question that I've been getting asked on every video, every stream, is pretty much the same. Do you need mods to make Session enjoyable? Like I showed in that intro clip, my gameplay is pretty modded. It's not what you get when you buy Session right out of the box. Or I guess it's not a box, everything's digital nowadays, but you know what I mean. I have the Session mod manager where I can import third-party maps that aren't in the actual game. I have all of these, which are, you know, custom decks, the physics menu, custom mods, board break, all of this stuff which isn't in the vanilla version of the game. That allows me to get, you know, amazing looking gameplay like this with crazy custom clothes and boards and maps and stuff like that. But a lot of, you know, people that aren't familiar with Session or people that are new to the game, what grind was that? Super long story short, I don't know why I'm overcomplicating this so much, but a lot of people essentially just want to see the game without mods, see if it's worth it. A lot of console players are going to be interested. A lot of new people are going to be interested when 1.0 drops, and I thought I'd show you. That's hopefully going to get fixed. We are going to exit out of the game here, and we're going to play vanilla Session. First things first here, we're going to go to our apartment and customize our skater with what we actually have in the game. Let's go. I have been riding 8.5s in game, even though I ride an 8.25 in real life. So, I mean, let's just... Board doesn't really matter. I'm just showcasing what you have in the game. You know what I mean? Grip tapes. I mean, should we get creative with it? Should we rock some weird grip cutout? Something like that. I would never ride that in real life, but sure. Trucks, again, I'm more of just like a solid silver guy in real life. That Session OG truck, sure. Oh my god. I'm a pretty simple man. I'm not a fan of colored wheels or anything. I just like white plain wheels, and usually I have my graphics in. You can actually do that if I push Y, toggle in and out. There we go. Yeah, we have our graphics in. That is about what I would ride in real life. And now we head on over to character customization. Let's just, again, I'm kind of just showcasing what you get in the vanilla version of the game. We'll rock a Fallen beanie. Why not? What do we want? You don't really have the crazy baggy dynamic clothes that you get with the mods, but I do kind of like the oversized look, so we'll go with a hoodie. Again, I don't even know if there's a baggier mesh, but I mean, even just some cargo denims. Why not? And then shoes, let's just go with, I mean, something simple. All right, character customization done. These are the maps we currently have. 1.0 release is gonna have the San Francisco map and some other new stuff, but let's go to Philly. Philly is one of my favorite vanilla maps. Right off the bat, you can see a huge difference. Our skater doesn't have the baggy clothes. We don't have the crazy dynamic flowing in the wind type of animations and stuff like that. So this is what you get. I'm not trying to bash on it at all either. I'm just trying to present you with the facts. Can we still skate though? Can we do a front tail, front side flip? Yep. And I did it just as bad as I normally do. Something that I think a lot of people don't realize is even though I'm using these visual mods like Vatos physics mod, modded map, stuff like that, my gameplay itself is completely 100% unmodded. The gameplay is vanilla. Some people still don't know this, but you have a built-in stats menu. This is completely within game. You can do this on console, you can do this on PC without mods. Session offers this. You can go through, you can adjust your gravity, you can adjust your push force. This is XXL mod in Skater XL in Session without mods. All of my tricks, all of my style or lack of style, however you want to see it, that's all controllable by me. It's completely 100% customizable. The only mods I use in Session are cosmetic, aka the clothing, or maps. And maps are huge. Not being able to use modded maps is, you know, a bummer in Skater XL, and it'll be a bummer in Session, but hopefully Creature Studios will be more on top of map releases. We don't know though. What's down here? What is this? Where are we? This will be a good example, actually. If we go to front board this, I don't really like the way it looked. It didn't look terrible, but it it didn't look great. Vanilla version of the game, we can come on in here and go to grind friction. I have it at 0 because I was trying something for stream. Let's just bump that up a bit. And now when we go to skate this, looks a little bit more realistic. You don't jump the kinks as much, you know? And you can even go further, bump that way up, and you can simulate a rail that really heavily needs wax. The point I'm trying to get across here is I don't even think there are physics mods for Session. Like, there isn't an XXL mod of Session because you literally don't need one because it exists in game. Will modded Session on PC be better than vanilla Session on console? Yes. Will it be as drastically better as modded Skater XL is on PC versus vanilla Skater XL on console? No, not at all. I think that's the biggest difference here. Skater XL with mods on PC is undeniably pretty much a completely different game. It's not, at this point, it's not even close to Skater XL on console. There's so much customization, so many amazing third-party mods by the community. They're two separate games. Modded Session, yeah, you get some dope clothes, you get some dope maps, but the gameplay, the actual core of the game, remains literally exactly the same. Like I said, there isn't gameplay mods yet, at least, you know? In a perfect world, there would be no gap whatsoever between PC and console, but there's always going to be mods available on PC and not on console. So I guess the goal is to make the smallest gap possible. All of that being said, I'm gonna try to showcase as many of the, you know, vanilla features as I can here. It's 5 p.m. skate sesh. I like it. I think we're just gonna play the game and enjoy it for what it is without mods for a little bit. What about this? Nollie. Yeah, Nollie late flip board. I can clean that up a little bit because you can still do late flips. You can still do impossibles. You can still do impossible late flips. Boom, boom, boom. I might need a longer handrail, huh? Or just go one push slower. No, then I don't have enough speed for the rail. There it is. Yep. That was actually a sick one. Boom. Oh, look at that. Look at that flick. We actually like legitimately scoop it out like you would. That was tight. Moving onwards. This is where I always skate on the Philly map. I love this little plaza. There we go. Oh, there we go. Hard flip back tail. Come on. Oh! Let's actually see if we can get that. So we did that. Just a nose manny there. And I'm not gonna push in between here just to try. No. Okay. I shouldn't have pushed. I don't know why I did that. Same thing. Oh. There it is. Great success. I mean, what else can we do? Let's make it, we can make it nighttime. Skateboarding at 3 a.m. in New York City. Gone wrong, gone sexual, prank. So yeah, you can you can adjust the time of day. Some people thought this was a mod. This is totally built into the game. The lighting, when there's actual like ambient lighting and spots, like down here, looks so good at night. You know, it's dark, it's 3 a.m. we're tired. We just want to keep it chill, clearly. Oh god. Ooh, so that's gonna be one of those times that we're gonna go into the built-in stats menu and lower our friction. I think we lowered it too much. That's the, like, that is the thing, is you still do have to play Slider Simulator a bit to fine-tune your stats. Sometimes you got to change them depending on the spot you're skating if you want it to feel right. So it can definitely still be overwhelming. In my opinion, it's just less so than Skater XL with mods. So let's up this a bit like that. That right there, I'm content with. That's my clip for the day. I guess I can show you this too. So these are my session stats. These are what I've fine-tuned. I still need to fine-tune them a lot. A lot of them are pretty standard still, but custom 1 or custom 2, anyone that I haven't touched, this is exactly what you will get out of the box in terms of game physics. And I mean, they're really not going to look different than than normal. I think I turned my push speed up on my stats, because I feel like when you push, you don't go as fast as I'd want to. That's one of the main things I changed. But like the skating itself is pretty much the exact same. There's no changes. Let's do kickflip front board. I have trouble with board slides. You got to get right on top of them. No, I did the same thing again. Same thing again. Hop over it more. There it is. I guess, I mean, it simulates real skating where you notice a mistake you made and you have to go through and fine tune your trick until you get it right. I've been working on my Smith grinds. Those have always been my weakness in session, and I'm finally starting to understand them. Let's do back Smith on this one. Oh, look at us learning. Look at us progressing. It'd be so funny to see a side-by-side comparison of my session gameplay now versus my session gameplay when I first started, because it is not to toot my own horn, but it has progressed quite a bit. Also, some people thought NPCs were a mod. This is all part of the game. We can come in here to experimental city life settings, turn pedestrians on or off. We can make a bunch of people, which makes gameplay terrible. Let's try to find a spot. Usually they'll just come swarming you like they do in Skate 3. Where are all my friends? Oh, there they are. They're coming. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way. Get out my way. That's such a sick looking trick, both in game and in real life. I have no idea how people do impossible late flips. Chew. You know, honestly, the fact that I'm pretty much out of things to talk about in terms of differences from modded and vanilla Skater XL, I think that goes to show that there's not many differences between modded and vanilla Skater XL. So I guess I'm going to leave it up to you guys if you have any questions, concerns, things to point out, things that I missed. Let me know in the comments. As we get closer and closer to release day, I'm going to be going through the comments on all my session videos, because I'm sure a lot of people will have questions that they want to know before they buy the game, any stuff like that, and I'll do my best to answer them. Nice. That was supposed to be a tray flip. So yeah, let me know. Ask away, comment away, whatever your heart desires. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it, if you found it helpful, if you found it terrible. Just thumbs up the video, all right? Just do it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys soon. That's all I got. Bye-bye.